Hey, welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto, our first one of the new year.
Happy New Year, everybody. I'm glad to see Excel's already rolling because we'll need him sooner than later. Well, anyways, we're going to pick up right where you left off. So you left off last time preparing to leave the city of Curzon, got into a little bit of an inner party argument that ended up with someone almost getting stabbed, but you seem to move past that, at least for the moment. Joining Baron's men, going to your deployment location to the Citadel slash keep of Griffin's Rest up in the north. You had teleported in only to find no dwarves present. You've kind of slowly made your way into other areas, finding supplies. Everything seemed to be in order, and you really didn't know what to make of it until you've kind of passed into the last barricaded area where the ale seemed to be. Finding a dwarf hiding inside one of them, kind of questioned him, and he told you people had been disappearing for about a month. And then just one night, everyone started screaming, and he hasn't seen anybody since. You kind of ushered him off into a room to be watched by some of Baron's men, while Thorkel, Baron's assistant, had noted that there was a disturbance that needed your attention. As you veered off down that hallway, you went inside to see a crate kind of violently shaking back and forth, using the crowbar you guys had. Or did you break it, or did you use a crowbar? No, we had both.
It's a crowbar, I believe.
Yeah, you'd cracked it open to see an eyeball and a beak that had stuck out with a seemingly adolescent griffin, seemingly the last one left alive in the base. As you kind of took him in, you have a keep to hold. So, what you guys want to do?
Baron goes off into a daze as whatever is controlling him starts programming in effects he needs to have.
Ari's walking through walls.
Oh yeah, she is a ghost.
Hey guys, look at what I can do.
Yes, you did learn a little bit from Wizard Deft.
And I'm just looking at this thing gnaw at my arm.
It's kind of gnawing on the arm.
We fed it, right?
Not yet.
Mm-mm. You know it's hungry, though.
I'll go get it some food. Wait here. Yeah, she'll head back to kind of the hall, and as she's running by the other two, they found a young griffin,
There you go.
and she's gonna try and scrounge up whatever kind of meats she can find.
Sure. Most of it's like dried meats, but easy enough to find some. There's actually quite a bit of provisions. You gather probably about enough for 800 dwarves.
When she's got like an armful.
Mhm.
Having no idea how much Griffin eats or if this is even good for it or not. Come back. They eat meat, right?
What if anything would we roll for that?
Roll a nature check.
Nature, huh? Oh boy.
I mean, lions eat meat and eagles eat meat, so I assume so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely eats meat. Ari more from like guessing, like, yeah, that makes sense. Solomon more from it chewing on his arm.
She's gonna hand some of it to Solomon, and she's gonna offer it some of the meat.
Roll an animal handling check.
That was almost a 20.
50. Yeah, no, it takes the food. It eats it very quick.
Poor thing's probably been in there forever.
Couple days at least. How long was the barrel dwarf there for?
He wasn't certain.
I'm pretty sure he was drunken in a dark barrel. I don't know if he has any idea.
He said
Hmm.
the barrel was half full when he got in.
So sometime between a week and 2 hours.
Yep.
Whatever. I'll feed the amount Ari gave me to the thing.
Yeah, it'll keep eating whatever you put in front of it.
Yep.
Now, will it let her pet it?
All right.
Going.
And
I think Ari is going to try and pet it.
sure. It's a little iffy, but you fed it. Let's you pet it. Quick
Good.
question though. So Baron left some instructions, which are easy enough to fulfill between me and Kate, but collectively as a group, so he's decided to keep 3 teams of dwarves basically on guard up here at all times, 1 team on guard down below, and then one of those teams will be resting when they're not there. So where would you like to put your 3 up here?
I mean, there's 3 ballista areas.
You guys want to put them there? It's up to you guys, but wherever you have them patrol is what they see. They'll rotate themselves in and out.
To be honest, where they are now is not a bad set. One patrolling more of the central path, one patrolling the more leftmost, one patrolling the more rightmost.
But you also have nobody looking outside other than randomly Kale, who just happens to be hanging out down there.
I'm sure like a couple of members from this group can look out this side. I'm thinking one group kind of covering like this-ish sector, one group kind of covering this more or less, and the other group covering kind of the upper portion here.
Sure, if that works for all of you, I'll take it.
Hmm. Well,
Also, I think everybody is indeed up top. Nobody's down with the. Right now, there's 2 teams down there, but there will be only one.
I think main corridor is important, or at least.
No one's really inspected that gate much yet, but that is like the main path into the fortress.
So we'll need one team at least looking out.
Hey, Kalsto.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have that Divine Smite with all the Divine Smite levels on it already? You can drop on me? Because
Yeah.
Bear does not have that.
I guess, quick question, how large are these groups?
75 each, I believe.
Okay, so you just have like...
Or no, sorry, not 75. That's 75 total.
Thank you.
Okay. So 25 in each?
There's
there's
15
4
dwarves. He's got 75 men total.
Okay, so you just have like a couple from this group watching out here, and then like a couple from this group watching out more.
You won't be able to cover the rear areas of the fortress, but you could kind of cover the halls and the spot right there.
We need someone covering this because this leads outside too, right?
Those can lead out, yeah.
So we do need a group here. If honestly, if anything, you only need 4 people in each of these. Need 4 people for a lookout in each of those, so that reduces their size by 4. So you have 11 people patrolling.
You can just give them quadrants. It's easy enough.
Yep. So first quadrant would be up here and plus back there. Second would be
Oh, also, this
Mhm.
one is boarded up.
Okay. That's worrying.
So yeah, you can basically cover, because you don't have to cover much down the halls. It's a couple of bedrooms. But essentially you can cover kind of the main area to the west side at the north, and then the east side where the kind of the griffin hangers, so to speak, were. All right, so we'll do that. So we'll bring up one of the dwarfs. Oh, and just so you know what it looks like, this is what the lower area looks like. Which comes in, we come in from the north.
That's much nicer than I thought.
So when you guys went exploring, you had headed south. And there's just numerous open caverns.
What is the weapon situation?
Down there, there's not really anything. All the weapons are up. Basically, what you see is what's there.
Mhm.
So there's not really a whole lot down there. It's very fortified, but that's about it.
I meant more of Baron's people.
Oh, as far as them, they have shields that are resistant to acid damage. They basically have, warhammers and axes, and then they have crossbows.
Okay,
So effectively,
crossbows.
I think what you're wanting to know is what can they do?
I was just worrying about the crossbows.
Yes, they do have crossbows. So how
cool.
their thing works, they all shoot towards a single point with 120 feet. It makes a 15-foot radius with a DC 16 dex save, which does 48 damage or 2d8 on if they're less than half their hit points on a failure. Warhammers, they also do have the ability to take a defensive formation. So the squadrons may take a defensive stance with shields on the outside. While in this formation, its armor class increases by 2 to a total of 21 and has advantage on strength and constitution saving throws, but its speed is 0 and can't increase. It has disadvantage on dex saves. The only action it can take is crossbows for half the normal damage. And then it takes a bonus action to go back. So they basically have a shield wall when they can still fire their weapons for half damage. Warhammers, crossbows. They are resistant against poison, and they do count as swarms.
Wow.
Base AC 19.
Okay.
And because we're playing at max difficulty, that means your creatures are at max hit points too. So each squadron basically has about 225 hit points.
Okay.
All right, so we know what the dwarves are doing. What are you guys doing?
This griffin is distracted. I am leaving. I see a room we haven't explored yet.
Another ghost. He went through the wall too. You're all dead.
It's a door. Unless it was locked, and then I'm stuck here. But I see a room right here that's not been explored.
There's actually several rooms that haven't been explored.
Yeah, I know, but that's the closest one.
Yeah. So you go up to it. You check the door. It is locked.
How sturdy does the door look?
I mean, it's stone.
Oi. Deft.
Yeah. What's up?
Locked door.
I roll up my sleeves. I will pick it.
You know what to do. I know it seems silly.
Chameleon.
You sneeze and it opens.
You just move your hand towards it and it starts opening. It doesn't even want to be picked. It gave up.
Take a step back. Gesture for Solomon to go in.
It's like a private bedroom.
I might as well ransack the place. See glowy things that shouldn't be glowing.
Tasteful ransacking. I approve.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Oh,
Oh, also, because I always told Baron, there's another bathroom.
Yep. Investigation.
Mhm.
I am not good at these. I am adequate at this.
Other than just a bunch of dwarven books, nothing of great value that you see.
Do I know Dwarvish? I do not. What's in the footlocker?
Just close.
Okay.
You checking that door, Deft?
Yes.
It's not locked.
Scary hallway.
Interesting.
When you're done exploring that hallway, I got stuff.
They're bathrooms. I love the bathroom.
Did I find more bathrooms? Yes, I did. Is there a place to wash your hands in these?
Why would you need that? They're dwarves. They have beards.
Oh.
There's a reason they say never touch a dwarf in his beard.
Yeah, there's 2 more rooms in that hallway as well.
Are they like stall doors, or does it look like this is maybe also a bedroom?
Looks more like bedrooms.
Okay. It's weird for a toilet to be at the end of this hallway with bedrooms in it.
There's a door there.
Yeah, there's a door.
Oh, I didn't even see that door.
I had to look hard at first. I'm like, why would they just put a bathroom in the hallway?
Yeah, I thought it was part of the floor. I'll open these.
That's
doors.
you've got distance to see your enemies coming when you're taking a shit.
I won't even make you roll for it.
You don't want to get Tywin Lannistered.
Bedrooms. You see a very large set of alchemy tools.
Oh, Tanya goes there.
The other one's more simplistic. It's got 2 beds.
And I guess I will check the last room that I can see.
Are there any finished potions on the alchemy table?
Ooh, roll an investigation check.
26.
Jesus.
Excel, roll a D100. Or anyone who's there, but I'm pretty sure Excel's there. See what you may find. What's the other one you're looking at, Lumber?
Just this room that I'm at.
Oh, that one?
Yep.
Also not locked.
Okay. Is that a crib?
And look at it. Looks like it is, yes. It is empty, though. There also to save more time. Oh, you know what, Deft? I lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more bedrooms over here. Over here.
I don't even see how to get to that room.
It's on the where's the door?
Oh, right here?
It's somewhere over there. Oh yeah, it's the main door in. Correct. That's why I was like, so it goes in through there to the sides of those. There's of course another bathroom, but Deft for you.
Yes.
A place to wash your hands.
Yes.
one out of all the bathrooms.
We could share.
Is the crib made of wood?
Mostly yes.
All right.
I think that's all. Yeah, there's nothing else missing.
Oh. I will leave the room and close the door.
Fair enough. Did we get a D100? Scott rolled, but there is no dice.
He got those double D's going on. Just
We got distracted by the double D's, Scott. You got to do it again.
yeah, just roll 100. No D's.
They want free potions.
Cool.
75.
Okay. 21.
26.
Oh, 26. I apologize.
Thank you.
You find one potion of acid resistance. There you go. Put one in your inventory.
Thank you.
A potion of cold resistance.
Mm.
Another one that's kind of weird. I'm not sure what it is. You might need one of your friends to help you.
Okay. I can do that.
Disgusting.
What's it called?
I'm looking. I dropped it in unidentified. Oh, it should just be. It's the plain potion.
Okay.
It's purple with a pink cloud.
Well, I'm calling dibs on this room.
Very nice. Oh, because it's next to where you could wash your hands.
Yes.
Fair enough. I thought you were just being super brave and going near the entrance to the keep just so that you can be first on the scene to fight anything that comes through the front door.
Oh, yes. I have to defend the main gate.
Exactly.
Also that.
Sure. All right, so you guys kind of inspected the whole top layer. As for weapons, there is a lot. If you're a dwarf, there's plenty of armor here. Otherwise, axes, shields, lances from the Griffin Riders, and a good amount of food. Just no soldiers. Also, all those ballista are still functional, and there is additional ammo as seen in photo. Not that you'll need it or anything.
I mean, there's no particular reason why I want 4 people ready for that at any time.
I'm going to have Brindar Stronghammer's team come back. So they come up the elevator. Where do you want the men resting, Fake Baron?
That middle zone seems like the R&R quarters with all the griffin nests around it, so the bedrooms around there.
Yeah, we can kind of mix up over here. So they're going to kind of take up the space. So deft. As you kind of like are laying on this bed, just enjoying, you have the sink, you just see 15 dwarves come in and start taking up all the other spaces.
I find this reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's
They
4 beds
also
in here. I'm
use
not
your
gonna take
water.
all of them.
Mm-hmm. And there's some on the other side too. So yeah, you and all of the dwarves are kind of filling up this space.
Nice.
the gloss that has covered Baron eyes for the past 20 minutes fades, and he looks to you, Kendallbright, and he's like, Kendallbright, can you get Pinky and meet me in the dining room? We gotta discuss some things. And he's gonna walk out.
Sure.
Rust
What about...
Bucket, follow me.
Okay, now stay here. And she'll set down some more meat. Daft? Have any of you seen Daft? He's the pink one.
I think he was down that way.
Thank
Points
you.
out towards the main hallway.
Daft?
You probably just hear a bunch of dwarves singing. Just Deft pops out.
What's up?
Hey, Baron wants to have a word with us in the
Oh.
dining hall.
Okie dokie.
Did you see the griffin?
I saw it all right. Yeah,
Super cute.
majestic animal. My tummy just growled.
I guess I also do have to give you a token for your dwarf.
You might want to deactivate the AoE while we're not in combat.
Yeah, I could.
Here you go. Here's your dwarf guy. We'll put him in one of these. But actually, you said you're gonna watch him. We'll just put him over here. Actually, it is kind of creepy. That room has a crib. We'll put him over here.
All right. So Griffin's Rest has been attacked, and the way I see it, there's 4 options, and they both involve you two and Rust Bucket. First option: fly up there, kill the observers around us, make ourselves known, but hopefully get a message out.
Hang on. Solomon here?
Well, he doesn't need to be here right now
Why not?
because this plan involves you 3.
We're just not going to include him in our scheming?
Yes. He's also
okay.
exploring at the moment. He
Alright.
seems like he's busy trying to put my men in places.
There are many
where
places
are
to be.
Second option requires me to ask this question of you, Kendallbright. Can you teleport twice today?
No. Well, depends. How many people and at what range?
Back to Curzon, 2 of you.
Back to Curzon, yes. Then back here, I don't think I could muster that much.
Okay. Third question. Deft, how do you do in the cold, and are you sneaky?
I feel like vaguely insulted that you would even feel the need to ask that.
Well, I need to hear it from your mouth. I've just seen you be sneaky.
I am a very warm boy, yes. I can sneak occasionally. Also,
Do you
yes.
get lost very easily?
Not really, no.
Okay. Well, the thing is, we need to tell the king and his men that this place has been compromised and they're probably walking into a trap, and there's 40,000 Dwarven souls that are in danger right now.
Yeah, so take out the guys up top. Either
That is one plan, but if we take out the people up top, they might go and they're all connected, aren't they? They tell us, then more people are in here, and then we get swarmed and killed like everyone else in here, wouldn't we? So, one option is you sneak out of here far enough away where you can send a message and then come back. The second option is we have Candlebright and Rust Bucket teleport back, and Rust Bucket catches up with the main force and warns them.
What do you think their range is?
Well, that's for him to find out. I just know that they're blocking you. So if you don't
How
get
high
cold
up
and
are
you
they?
don't get lost, you could just wander out there unseen and start throwing spells out.
How high up are they?
Oh, would Patrick know?
Hmm.
He's probably got
They're
like some kind of built-in rangefinder.
they're a good distance. I'd say somewhere between like 500, 600 feet or so.
Okay, I tell that.
Well, Deft and I could get above them and then try and send the message then that way.
They were probably about the size of like a
You know Sunday,
large
right?
dog.
I don't.
Then why would you need to accompany him?
I was thinking to quickly and quietly get him up there.
Is
But
he
I
not
guess
capable of doing that on his own?
Yeah, there's an expression on his face that is vaguely insulted, but he's smothering it.
just thinking we could teleport up and back down. But
I believe saving your resources for an emergency is more important than making something 3 seconds faster.
Yeah, I can fly dimension door distance. I can do that in like 2 rounds.
So which one would you like to try first? Would you like to try to get out of the range, or just send Rust Bucket back here so we can warn those people we don't lose good dwarves?
Patrick is pretty quick.
But
But
we'd be down to Candlebright for the night.
yeah.
And you'd be down Patrick for a couple days.
I'm just going to say outright, killing them seems like the worst option on this table.
Yeah, I can I'll try to get out of range. That's fine.
All right. Well, good luck. Do your thing. We'll be here waiting if you succeed or not.
I give a thumbs up. Do we have any send? No, those probably wouldn't work.
I mean,
It
who
appears
knows?
that they
Maybe
at least block it within a spherical radius,
I'm gonna take my
considering
dog
how
with
far
me,
away they are.
and if my dog comes back, something went wrong. How about that?
I sure.
just be safe.
Yeah, don't go disappearing for 30 years or something. That'd be
I
bad.
give a goofy 2-fingered salute, and I
another hall.
all right, bud. We got a mission.
Oof.
We're gonna run south, really fast and really far, but also sneaky.
Oof.
So I'm gonna cast a little spell. I'm gonna cast invisibility on the both of us.
Okay. That door is currently secured shut.
I am not convinced I can open this door by myself.
You could have just like flown out from one of the spots, but no.
Yeah, there's balconies here, dude.
There's balconies.
Yes.
I'm gonna find a
Anywhere you
balcony.
see the ballista,
I
You can
think
go
you're
up
on
the
a balcony right now.
or you can go out the rear where some of those griffin nests are, where the fires are.
My boy is in here.
Yeah, Kale's just like looking out over the entrance.
I'm gonna kind of tickle his ear as I hop out.
He's just watching pull like the giant sword out. It's like, who's there?
He just hears me giggling as I jump out of a crack in the wall.
Kind of like goes back into a position looking around.
All right, I'm gonna book it south for a while.
How far south?
What's like?
Like if you had to point somewhere on this map, how far south? Or you could go up into the mountains.
Yeah, I'm gonna try like here.
Okay. How do I want to do this one? Well, since you're on your own, I will let you roll a D100, or you can ask chat to do it.
I shall do it.
So he's going to the little circle right underneath Griffin's rest. 67. Okay. So are you running or are you flying?
I will run where it is flat. I will fly where it is not flat.
Sure.
A little bit of both.
All right. So it is in the later part of the day after you do a lot of this stuff. So you're going out probably like 4 or 5 o'clock. It is darker.
I have very good dark vision. I'll be okay.
All right. So you start making your way out that way while you're traveling, because it will take you a good amount of time. Those who remain, what are you doing to prepare for the evening?
I'm spending it just with me and Thea discussing life and the future and what we're going to do.
Tanya's over there with you, and Rosie just quietly taking it all in. You know, Kale's down the hall. There's dwarves that patrol back and forth, so it's not too empty and quiet, but so far it seems pretty calm, though.
I think I moved hay into the baby room.
You just moved all the hay in there.
Well, not the bloody hay, the stuff that's stacked up.
Yeah.
Ari's going to try and recruit some help to bring like a trough of water over to our griffin.
Yeah, you can pull a couple of Thorkel's men.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
So I imagine it's probably pretty thirsty too, especially after the dried meat.
Are you going to keep it in that room, or are you going to move it somewhere else? You have pins.
The pins are full of dead griffins, are they not?
Some of them are empty. Basically, any one that you see currently is dead. All the eggs are cracked. So you could put it in one of those. Or you can just move all of them, all of the dead ones, into a single one.
Yeah, we could try moving. Yeah, I guess we'll just get a team together to try and get some of these cleared out.
Sure. It's easy enough while you're kind of waiting. You have him clear it out. Which one do you want to put him over here, like here?
Yeah, it seems like a nice one.
Easy enough. So it takes half of Thorkel's men to orchestrate this task, but you do get it completed.
Good job, everyone.
I will at some point go to the basement.
Sure. So after you're done with hay, Baron Patrick doing anything during this time? I know Baron's bringing ale to the resting people.
He would have assisted. Well, I don't really have anything I want to ask the survivors, Patrick, either.
Yeah, he's currently asleep or resting.
I guess I'll just park Patrick on an outside point and just keep watch on the air.
Yeah. You can kind of see where Kale is. Actually, you probably don't see Kale that well. You can see the light from where he is.
Yeah.
All right. So, as we head into this evening, do you end your evening down in the lower area, Solomon, you said?
Yeah, probably near the latter half of the day, I'd be down here.
I'm just going to put you on that map. So it's basically you and Gilda's squad guarding the lower entrance to the mines.
What kind of armor is everyone wearing?
It's like a scale mill, kind of. Some of them have some nice armor, but these are more men-at-arms. They're not like the hardcore professional soldiers. Some of them have armor because of their families.
Would the armor upstairs have been better?
I mean, it's for the majority of them, yeah.
I would have brought down armor for them.
It will take you a considerable amount of time. You can probably have them all swap out when they go up. And there is enough for all 75.
We have wheelbarrows upstairs.
Yeah.
I'd bring like maybe 4 or as much as I could fit in there.
I mean, you could do it over a period of time, too.
It'd probably take me all the time and while I'm still down here.
Sure. So you do a couple of trips, having people change out to more battle-ready armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If chat would like to give me a D100, we'll see how restful this evening is.
Actually, I don't think I have time to do that.
And then we get to pick on Desh for going out by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Not by myself. With my doggy.
At least the dog can teleport.
I can teleport. Short distances.
Short distances. Very nice, very nice. We'll pick on Deft while we wait to see what their D100 is. So you make it a couple miles south. It's not too difficult. You don't really get tired very easily, and you don't really seem to have the ability to get cold based on your powers.
Except for that one place. That place sucked.
You do see, as you kind of walk along, up above you in the air, not at all times, but you do see those creatures kind of flying above that Patrick had mentioned. They're about the size of like a medium to large dog with wings. But they look very similar to the Void Spawn.
Okay.
There's a 51.
That's not too bad.
Are they spread around pretty evenly? Like they're kind of everywhere?
No, they seem to be more, as you kind of look, you can kind of see them above where the keep is, and then they do seem to kind of be above you, but like if you look out towards the tundra, you don't see them flying out there.
Okay. I might.
But nothing seems to make a move. They just seem to be covering these mountains.
Yeah. I might try to turn a bit towards the tundra to try to get away from them. Because I'm assuming that they're what are blocking the sending spells.
Mhm.
We'll see about that. Also, open tundra. That'll be fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm
So you
gonna
go towards the
redirect
tundra?
a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So as you make your way out towards the tundra, you don't see anything kind of flying over you as much anymore. You have a pretty good field of view. There's a bit of moonlight. It's not super cloudy, so you just kind of have the glow of the moon off all the snow on the tundra. You kind of can see some of the other structures off in the distance. Roll a perception check.
Mm-hmm. I hope I see that big ass dragon. 23.
Okay. So you kind of sit there. Go ahead. Do you want to do your sending first?
Oh, I'll sit here first. Make sure the coast is clear.
Yeah. You look off in the distance. You said 23, right?
Yes.
As of right now, you do not see anything.
Well, smoke coast looks pretty clear. What do you think? Should I go for it?
And it looks left, looks right.
All right. I'm gonna try my sending.
Now, do you remember what you were going to say after all that time using code words?
It was like The hammer has struck. Something missing dwarves. I feel like I would remember. What was it again, Patrick?
Patrick's not here.
That the message was like, the hammer has fallen. No, not fallen. The hammer has struck.
They're not there. You didn't ask them before you left.
I'm remembering.
It involved
from the
hammers.
past. It involved hammers.
It definitely involved hammers.
I feel like there were more code words than I am currently thinking of.
No, this is the outcome I was kind of hoping for.
Oh, this is so fitting.
Hammer missing.
Cheater! I saw that.
I know you did.
Do it over Discord next time.
It's all good.
Yeah, I will send. Half the hammer is missing.
To whom?
Half.
Right? Because we're half the hammer and they were the other half of the hammer. Right?
That's
Sure.
Were you sending this to?
Was it? No, it was one of Baron's guys, right? No. Was it just the king?
Nope. You could try to send it to the king, but he sent it to someone else last time.
I forget who it was last time. That's just me. Dev would remember. I do not remember.
Thulman Bane. He's at Torland, so he's in charge of that group.
Okay, yeah. Send it to Mr. Thulman Bane. Half the hammer is missing. Blah blah blah.
All right. So half the hammer's missing, blah, 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 proceed with caution. Unfortunately, as you go to send them a message, there seems to be something interfering with their message.
Great.
Seems like you aren't alone. Want to try someone different? It does use the spell slot, though.
Okay, let me see what I got.
You can try a different party, but it seems that location may be having similar issues to what you're having.
Who else is out in the field right now?
There's the King's group, and there's Thulman Bane's group. There's you guys, and then there's everybody back at Curzon who was assigned to defend it.
Okay, where was the King's group?
They are marching towards you. So if you look at the map right now, because they haven't even really got to their locations yet. That is not the map I wanted. So right now I'm going to clear this. Basically, the king and his men are probably somewhere in this pass at the moment. The main forces are probably like over here going towards Torland. So they'll probably get there, in the next 12 hours or so. The king, it's going to take him several days to get to where you are, and they're going very quickly.
Okay.
You're probably right about here at the moment, somewhere around there.
Does the king have like a right-hand man I can message instead of him that will take his calls?
He would be with him. Your friend is also with him too. So it's the Kingsmen, and then it's also
Hey, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
What's that dude's name? I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh, I guess I could open this and just cheat. And Garen Blackfoot, so he's the king, and then your other buddy, Brannick Corbin. So all your favorite dwarves are going up that way.
Okay, Brannick would be with him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send a message to Brannick.
Okay. Same message?
Little different this time. I'm going to say communications are being heavily disrupted. Half the hammer is missing. Watch the skies.
As you go to complete it, that one is also being interfered with.
Damn, okay. All right.
But it seems like your messages are going out. They just seem to be something on the other side is interfering with those two main groups.
All right, no dice. That's a pretty far reach. They got the area pretty well covered. I'm gonna head back.
You'd always send your dog.
Yes, but then something's gone wrong.
I could send
No.
my dog.
You could send your dog to go find them with like a written note.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, buddy. Hey, champ. You wanna send a message? Remember the king, right? All right. I'm going to write a cute little message that says about the same thing. All right, bud. I'm trusting you with this. We've done this before. It'll be nice and easy. You know his scent. He should be just a couple days south of us. You should get there pretty quick. You be a good boy now.
And you just watch him kind of scurry off.
Give him a tearful two-fingered salute as he runs off into the distance.
And you watch him poof into smoke.
And I turn the other way and I go back.
Before you get to go back, as you're looking and taking in the mountains as you're heading back towards Griffin's Rest, you do see something flying off towards the east. But it looks much smaller than what you'd expect.
Ooh, I'm gonna get down low in the snow,
Mm-hmm.
take a bit of cover. I'm gonna put up my hands in the shape of binoculars.
Magical binoculars summon.
If
As
you're a
you
good
kind of-
wizard, you could do that.
You really could.
Damn.
You look out and I mean, it doesn't help you, but it feels like it helps. Making the hand figures around your eyes always assist in that manner.
Mhm.
You look and you see what appears to be a dragon, kind of not flying directly at you, but heading in your direction, but way off in the distance. Way smaller than the dragon you saw. And then you just kind of watch as two other dragons kind of fade out of its shadow, and there seems to be three smaller dragons.
What color
And they
are
just black.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
they just-
the baby.
They kind of look off and they just are kind of patrolling out over the tundra.
Oh god, they're multiplying. Oh god. I'm gonna head back extra stealthy, not quite as fast as I came out.
Sure. So this takes you well into the night, so they'll have a little bit of time stuck to themselves before you get there. So we had a 51 back at base. That's not too bad. Dwarves keep up guard. They will continue swapping out shifts. Solomon, did you also instruct, so as they're kind of doing these trade outs for shifts, are you having them re-equip at the armory?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you move any other weapons down to the lower levels? Because right now there's no other weapons.
Oof.
There's what they have on them, but there's not like ballista or anything else or materials.
Let me see. Oh, damn! I closed the other map. I was thinking of moving some javelins, or not javelins, but the spears down here.
There's plenty.
Yep. And I guess no, I don't want to be obvious that we're here. I'm thinking it's definitely some weapons. Could we reasonably move a ballista?
You mean it'd take some men, but you, in theory, could.
No, for now, no.
Well, you have to remember the other side, only 2 of those 3 areas where the ballista are even accessible. The other one's still boarded off. So you could take the ones from over there. But that's also a flanking position if you ever needed to defend it.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll keep those there. I guess basically make makeshift pointy wall that the creatures will have to climb over.
So you'll continue to work on that, as it is a lesser difficulty of an evening. Ari,
Mm-hmm.
is Baron where Baron is on the map right now? Or is he running about?
He'd probably be running about. Let me.
Ari just has the misfortune of being sitting at a table at the moment.
He'll probably be like in here. He'll probably be trying to get the dead bodies taken care of with Stone Heartsman.
Yeah. So just you, Ari.
Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of sitting here, we'll be doing whatever activity you want, burning food, reading, you pick your poison.
Probably playing a bit of music.
Sure. Roll a perception check for me as you are playing music in that hall.
She's
So you
a bit
play
focused on the song.
your song is a little bit off tune. You kind of stop, you don't hear anything, and you play, and it takes you probably a while to actually end up noticing it. You hear groaning in the background.
Kind of stops and tries to pinpoint where it's coming from.
Coming from your west.
Hello?
And then you just hear more grunting.
She's going to. I guess she's gonna point that way and send a message. I hear something in the by the dining hall.
Yeah. Did you give a direction, or did you just say you hear something?
Isn't that blocked by stone?
It goes around.
Gotcha.
It just has to be within 120 feet.
She didn't give a direction. She just said she heard something around the dining hall.
Are you specifically pointing at Baron, or are you pointing
She's just kind of pointing in that direction. It just looks like it's going to Baron.
Sure. I was just going for intended recipient, so yeah, Baron gets your message.
And you get to reply as well.
It's not very specific, Candlebright. Could you be more specific? It's not much to go off of.
Opposites. I'll send another one. Opposite side of the entry.
Not even what it sounds like? Nothing?
It sounds like groaning. Are you gonna get here or what?
Well, we left a man back there sleeping. He's probably just having a nightmare.
Excuse me.
Never mind.
Did you send troops to go help her?
No. She didn't give me any information that makes me think that's important.
It's Lady Candlebright.
I know, but I'm not in that mindset for Ben right now. I'm in the commander mindset for Ben right now.
He's got work to do.
He's at work. He's not at leisure.
You just continue to hear this groaning sound coming from the bathroom. Sorry.
Baron is always at leisure.
Not when I play. I'm sorry. This is why you need Nick.
Attempting to drown it out.
Ari just continues to play louder and louder.
This guy is gonna have something burst out from his abdomen, though.
Yeah, if he's still like basically screaming there, it's gonna head over. Are you all right?
I think that pork was bad.
Did you say pork?
Yep.
He needs some Tums.
Oh, it's a horrible ass.
You know what? Once Baron sees this stuff going down, he's gonna wonder. All right, so what was going on?
One of your guys says he thinks the pork was bad. He's sounds like he's having some troubles.
Food poisoning. Gotcha. Hey there, lad. Let me help you with that. And
He's just going right in there.
He's gonna touch him on the back and use 5 points of land hands to remove a poison.
All right, so you go ahead. You do cast remove poison on him. Oh, thank you, sir.
Why
He's just-
don't you go join up with the other men? You're probably not the safest back here. They're all in central.
I'm not quite in the position to yet. Oh,
Well, let me do another one. I'll give another 5 points. How many poisons have you got in that little body of yours?
It'd
It's
be a
like-
disease, wouldn't it?
what? He could have a type of poisoning. It depends. But
I
he
mean-
still seems to. His stomach hurts. He doesn't seem like he wants to stand up right now.
Yeah, I've used 2 of them. I don't think he prepared. Yeah, he did prepare poison healing on any of his spell slots. I guess I could try a third lay on hands because it only neutralizes 1 poison at a time. So another 5 points.
As you go to put your hand on him, he just kind of like winces with pain.
All right, let's go in then.
It hurts.
Can you describe it?
He's like, it feels like my stomach's going to explode.
Tummy ouchie.
Let's see. Did he prepare this one? Yeah, Baron knows that these things are aberrations at this point. He's gonna do a detect evil and good.
Does detect evil and good pick up aberrations?
Yes.
I'm missing one. Where'd it go? Oh, that's where it is. I know. Should be here. So we'll just do it the fun way. You go to cast it. There is definitely an aberration.
Within him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord.
Chest burster.
I. That wouldn't work.
And you just watch like his stomach starts to push out.
Yep.
Or you just hear this going on down the hall.
Well, do you want me to just put you out of your misery now?
Is everything okay over there?
Oh,
It's just not coming out okay.
There's something inside him trying to get out.
What do you mean it's trying to get out?
Oh, he's got a parasite or something.
What?
Is it with this one?
As you walk in, you see this guy sitting on the toilet. You see Baron standing there, and you just watch this bulge in his chest just kind of like push out and then go back in.
That's a spell. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for parasites.
You've got to get it out.
Well, could you teleport it out? 'Cause that's about our only chance here. Before I just mercy.
It doesn't wholly work like that. I could try banishing it.
Yeah. Try that.
Otherwise, we're gonna need to get him onto a flat surface. Next time it pushes out, I can't wholly see it. I'm gonna try and banish the creature.
You have to cut him open to target it. It's inside him.
Yep, you can see. That is a stipulation.
I don't have a very good token for this, but we'll use this just in case.
No, to clarify, does that
Uh-huh.
mean if like something is hiding under a blanket, but like I can see the giant bulge of the blanket, that I can't banish them?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like fog. It kind of can prevent you from seeing through. You can still like cast a fireball out of bed.
Baron, get him onto the table. I'll see if anyone knows how to do surgery.
Now, would a death ward be a mercy or an agonizing thing?
Happen from killing him?
Chad, if anyone would like to roll a D100 for me.
Yeah, Ari's gonna go start rousing other people, asking if there's anyone who knows how to perform surgery.
Surely we have some field medics.
I mean, a lot of people that work for Baron are Baron's friends. I don't think he has any real. You
He's
could go
never
get
had
Theris
one.
and Tanya. Those are your smartest team members.
Does she know where they are?
Last time you saw them, they were in the main hall that you first entered into on the other side.
Okay, so she's running through rooms.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Saturday. Hope you had a great game.
Hey, guys.
Are you actually down here, or?
He's in the middle room to the south, yeah.
Okay.
Man, it sure is peaceful down here.
So
It is very quiet down where you are.
There's Tanya. Do either of you guys know how to perform surgery?
Why, yes, of course. I know
You've
surgery.
seen me tend to many wounds. What's the problem?
One of the guys has some kind of parasite in him. We need to get it out.
And it requires surgery, not some sort of...
It's inside of him and pushing against his chest.
Yeah, I can help with that.
Let's see what it is, Tanya. We'll head that way.
So I'll drag you guys
Thanks
to make
very
it
much,
easier.
Saturday.
All right, so we have. Here's Thea. You already grabbed Tanya. There's there. We beat you there. And Rosie. Okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna help.
To get over there, there's the guy just on the table. You can kind of see his chest pulsating out every so often.
So I get to just cut this guy open right here?
Hang on, let's see what this is first. I'm going to do a medicine check, try to figure out what this is, feel of it.
There's definitely something that's alive living inside of his chest cavity.
We're gonna have to cut him open.
Hang on.
Don't cut him open.
I'm gonna lay my left hand on like that area that's rising and falling. See, can I feel anything?
Yeah, it's definitely moving around.
No. Like something that I could grasp a hold of to pull out.
Oh, no.
His soul.
Like you can sense something there, but it doesn't feel like a humanoid soul. But as you do feel on it, you do feel his body move as well.
Do I recall ever seeing anything like this or have any idea of what it could be?
You gather it's not good. Do you share it's an aberration?
Oh, yeah, Baron would.
So you know it's similar to those creatures.
The
creatures you're fighting
children.
Yeah. They're aberrations.
I'm afraid this man's probably just dead.
No, I've got a plan. Hold on. Rosie, can you smash this, please? I want to toss her one of my tiny diamonds.
Ooh. That is a great question.
Ari's gonna play some.
Wait, no, it doesn't need to be Diamond Dust. Never mind.
What are you casting?
Nothing quite yet.
Oh, are you doing Revivify?
I pull out a knife. Well, hold still. This is only going to hurt a lot.
Ari's gonna play.
You do get a roll with advantage because Theris rolled a nat 20 on his medicine check.
Ari's also
Am I
gonna
rolling?
play.
So he can instruct you and give you advantage very easily.
As she's doing that, I'll be using Spare the Dying on the guy, just in case.
Sure.
Ari's gonna play some inspirational music, help her get into a flow state.
What
And
skill
press the
do you want me to
digitation
roll?
to kind of be cleaning up as she's cutting to keep the area where she can see easy.
Does Tanya have a Tinker's Tool check based on Dex or any Dex rolls?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. We'll let a Tinker's Dex roll go for it.
Double sixes.
You flash a genius or no?
Sure.
Flash of Genius.
It's
and
still
use
a
your
20,
D6.
though. Jesus.
Yeah, you do have Bardic Inspiration.
Up to you.
Yeah. Bardic Inspiration. Big one.
Way
Is Flash
to
of
go.
Genius plus
Intelligence mod.
Intelligence modifier.
Hers would be a +6.
It's a +6 now because of all the gear she got.
Yeah. So that's 27 altogether.
All right, so you just watch Tanya take a knife, start kind of carving and cutting. As you manage to start about 2/3 of the way through your cut, you just watch through the cut come out this creature. I don't have a better picture, but for all intents and purposes,
Is it the stick?
Does
Does
it
he
come
get
out with a? Does it have a top hat on and like a little cane?
it does not have the top hat and cane, unfortunately. But you watch as it comes out through the opening, so it doesn't completely destroy his chest, and you just see the look on his eyes, and his face just looks sunken in as it kind of is sitting out there and hissing at you.
Attempt to
Okay.
grab it with my
Also-
left hand.
We've all
and
seen the
crush it.
face.
You grab it and crush it.
I'm not going to
Just roll
attempt to.
roll an athletics check.
Hang on. I
See
just
if you can kind of
accidentally
grab it and
moved
crush
my-
it. Mhm. Let's see. As you grab it, it kind of shakes your grip and just is violently kind of whipping around. The guy's just screaming. It does look
Okay.
like it has a small bit of hit points.
I'm
Fly
gonna
me in the
banish
wet.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. May I hit
Sure.
it?
Absolutely.
Okay. First off,
It's gone.
let. Oh, you
All right.
you incapacitated it.
No,
You
it's gone.
banished it. Yeah. Okay.
So you watch as it just kind of disappears from his chest. And then you just see his head just kind of roll back and he's bleeding from the chest cavity.
All right, I got this. I'm going to spend, let's say, a modest 30 points of lay on hands healing on this man.
We'll say we should. I cast Spare the Dying, so it should stabilize him at least.
I don't know how stable you can get when there's a hole in you that big.
As you go to cast, his pulse is getting really weak. You kind of heal him up a bit, but it seems like he has a lot of internal damage from this thing digging around and living inside of him.
Eesh. Would restoration help?
You would need a regeneration
I can't do that.
to replace the things he's lost. But for the moment, he's alive.
It's not something, probably like a liver or something. I can't fix that.
Well, I think we figured out why people are disappearing. Tell everybody not to eat the food here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you just kind of watch as he's sitting there. And he just kind of falls backward and goes limp.
Baron will start telling people to stop eating the food he brought in.
I'm gonna rub my hands
Did we
together
lose someone?
excitedly.
So right after it was banished, I already showed it. Quick, move him. It's only going to be gone for a moment.
I think he's dead.
I will drag him a couple feet back.
Sure. And then you watch this thing reappears on the table.
Clear. I'm gonna cast Revivify.
And I'm gonna firebolt it.
All right, so go ahead, cast your firebolt. You cast Revivify. I think Baron, were you still going to hit it, or did you teleport
Baron
elsewhere?
rushed out because he passed out the food that was in here to the people and is like, oh yeah, more of that could be in there.
I'm trying to chill touch it as well.
All right, so go ahead. For those of you doing ranged attacks at it, go ahead because you're expecting it.
Give me a moment to get back in.
That definitely hits. Yeah, it just kind of like
Ghostly
as it
hands just
appears.
grab it around its torso and squeeze.
You're like, I told you I'd get you. And it just goes limp on the table as you guys completely obliterate it. Tanya, as you grab the diamond, you watch as it glows and dissipates. You put the energy down into the chest of the dwarf, but nothing happens.
Yeah, he died pretty hard.
None of you ate the food, right?
And also on a technicality, this isn't actually the cause, but you guys never got this guy's name.
Was he
he
was the guy that we found here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of move that creature off to the side, like away from the body, like further down the table.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
And just pull out like I guess I'll use the dancing light wand and kind of moving pieces of it. I don't really want to touch it too much. I'm just kind of examining it.
It is definitely like a smaller version of a void spawn. It doesn't seem to have some of the traits of the larger ones. It seems very soft, still very vulnerable, very small.
So is this their means of reproduction? I take it. And I just kind of look over there at the hole in the dude's chest, and then back to the creature.
All right,
You just get a disgusted look on my face.
I guess.
Just what was in the body, Baron.
Oh, okay.
Everything else seemingly is fine. He just thought it was the pork because the stomach hurt.
The question is, how did he become infected?
No idea.
And why didn't the Revivify work?
Thea looks around. It must be this place.
Are you sure it's not because he's missing like an entire heart or something?
Yeah, Revivify can't restore missing body parts. It probably ate a bunch of
So where are
insides.
the others then? Because if this is how they reproduce, this would be a very violent birth. There should be blood and bodies everywhere if this was the fate.
Well, it seemed like
Maybe-
it took him a while. They could
But
have.
how long do we know? Do we know when this happened and how long gestation is?
She
We
shakes
haven't
her head.
heard from Griffin's Rest for weeks. That's your timeline.
Maybe they brought everyone else back to the nest. Subdue, capture, infect.
I mean, there are tunnels
Do
that
any
they
of
dug
you
back
have
there.
ways? I don't know if an aberration would have memories that you could access. while this body's still warm?
No,
Is there
I can't
some?
eat eyeballs. Sorry.
Faye looks over. We could try to speak with him.
What about the creature? I'm
Don't think he
accessing
can
its
speak.
memory. Maybe because if it's a hive mind, its memories may know where the rest are.
That may be very dangerous. If you tap into that, they may very well find you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could use that to our advantage as well.
Do you not remember what happened last time?
As a player, no. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Jason got splitting headaches, mind controlled. Basically, the hive mind could just take over. Leah has to mind blank him like every day to stop it from being
Because
able
I
to
thought at
control
one
him.
point I was connected to it as well.
You
but
did
that
for a
didn't-
couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah, he used magic to connect to it at one point in time. Jason lives in it.
Can I try to access that memory or any of the stuff that was flooding into me to know like an area that is used as a hive or the type of areas that would be looked for?
For that creature, it's hard to say because of the way it thinks. You could try to cat if you have any way to like. It is also dead though. You'd have to use some sort of like. If you used a combination of like speak with dead, it would depend. Because we could talk to the dead guy and see what he knows, but he may not know that much. You watch Thea go over and put her hand on the dwarf's hand. And you just watch her eyes glow blue. And the dwarf opens its mouth. And its eyes. Hello?
Hello.
I can't. She's speaking. His mouth just kind of hangs open. I can't see anything. Who's there?
It's your friends.
My friends who?
The ones you just met. We have some questions for you.
It just kind of keeps breathing slowly. Oh, what do you want? Why can't I see?
Yeah, what was this guy's name?
You didn't get it.
What's your name, bud?
Ah. He tries to remember, but seemingly can't. I'm. Hang on a tick. That's not important now.
Did anything exceptionally strange happen to you in the past few days?
Remember drinking the ale in the barrel? That's about all I remember. And then some people came and let me out. Fine dwarf with a mighty beard. And then I was having trouble on the toilet. That's all I remember. They like looks over you. What else do you want to ask it?
People have been disappearing in the past while. Have there been any sections that have been quartered off? that people are no longer allowed to go?
We stopped going down to the mines early on and slowly locked off more of the keep. We had a feeling they were coming from down in the mines, but we never saw anything. Guess they could have been coming from anywhere. Never saw one, though. I just remember feeling afraid.
Do you have any in how that thing got in your chest?
No clue.
Do you know what section of the mine the attack started?
No one ever really would go missing necessarily in the mines. I mean, occasionally, people just disappeared. Like they just got up and left.
Did you ever find any bodies?
No. I literally had a friend who went to go to the toilet and just never came back.
Has anyone ever checked your septic system for bodies?
What's a septic system? Most
your
of their
toilets
toilets
go?
just go straight out.
That is a system of sorts. Has
Yeah, they go to like the bottom wall.
Has anyone checked where those go?
I mean, they go to the outer walls, but not that I can think of. You don't think they climbed up those into the toilets, did you?
If that's where people disappeared. I mean, maybe. That's where you were going to disappear until we found you.
Why can't I see?
Side effect of the surgery.
Surgery? What surgery?
I want to get the thing out of you. Don't worry about it.
Why can't I feel my arms?
Because you're dead.
And then you just watch the body kind of twitch and her eyes go back to normal. She just looks over at you. You have to be more gentle, brother.
Subtle.
There's no use in taunting the thing. Let him rest.
Ari nods.
He just looks over. Poor dwarf.
Get the tummy ache of all tummy aches.
Or for everyone else's, that very well might be the mines. Question is, how did the infection start? Baron, you should inform your men not to eat or drink anything they find here, just in case.
I walked around, but I didn't feel anything. If they had something hidden in those barrels, I would have felt it.
Well, these people, you had to be infected somehow.
Well,
At this point from down the
all
hall.
you've asked him is you haven't asked him anything about.
I asked him if anything particularly strange happened to him in the past few days. Being in the barrel is the only thing he could remember.
Yeah, so then you asked him before the barrel. Get more pointed in your questions.
Turn to your south.
Yes.
Something's approaching.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Dex
So-
save, please.
Uh-oh. But I was being sneaky.
Did you say Dex or death?
Dex. I was like, I'll get it.
Feel really
Deft,
sick.
as you're approaching, you just watch this ballista bolt door like right next to your head. Damn it, I missed. Reload, boys.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
He kind of like looks out. Boss, is that you?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Hey, boss is back. Look. They're like yelling back and forth at each other across the way.
Oh yeah, she hears this.
Yeah, you guys can go
Cross
look out and you see
the
Deft approaching
Castle.
alone.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just fly up and get back in.
So, bad news. Did not get a sending message out.
Their radius is that far?
Well, I think I got away from ours, but they must be covering the other places as well.
We've also got some bad news. You remember that dwarf we found?
Barrel guy?
Yeah, he had a void spawn offspring in his chest.
Ooh.
That
So,
could be the fate of the rest of the
so you
people
weren't
here.
able to warn anybody? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
I sent a message with Smoke. He is very talented at finding people.
So
He,
that should go to Thorkels first. Then there's still the King's group.
I sent him towards the King's group, I think.
Well, why
Yes.
did Thorin Bane's much closer? Why didn't you direct him towards there?
It's not that much closer.
He's a whole half a day away. The King is 4 days out.
No, Fulman Bang for where you are, because you're going from the north to the south, is roughly the same amount of time. The King's just heading closer towards you.
Oh, okay. So who's going to warn Bane then if you've already got the King covered? Because
Well, hopefully Smoke makes good time, and we can get 2 messages out before it's too late.
did you tell him you need to take 2 messages?
I told him to take it to that one guy,
Brandon Corbin.
Brannick
All
Corbin.
right. Well, now we need to send Patrick out to do something. Um, would it be faster if Patrick left here and went to that group, or go back to Curzon and find the group? That's just what I don't know.
For that
I
group,
have
it'd
not
be
attempted to logistics if it hasn't been aware.
Curzon is closer because
Okay.
Torland to Curzon's like a single day of travel. From Curzon to where you are at double speed, they're basically going to take 4 days.
All right. Well, I wanted to avoid it, but it looks like we can't counter Brett. I need you to take Patrick back to Curzon so he can run a message.
All right.
40,000 people, Kendall Bright.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure you take something from here so you can get back.
Right. She'll look around for a souvenir.
Take like the hand of the dead dwarf.
Maybe not quite that.
Get
So
you one
collect
of the little
like
hammers.
a feather or
forge.
something.
Sure.
That'll work.
All
Oh,
right.
you could get a feather off the creature. True.
Take care of the griffin, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
I thank you for doing this.
Just stay safe, everyone. I really don't want to show up and find a bunch of bodies.
We'll make do.
Especially you.
All right. So where are you teleporting to in Curzon?
She would probably aim for... Patrick, do you have a preferred spot?
Probably somewhere where we can also warn Curzon leaders before we leave that something has happened here.
So, palace?
Palace would be empty.
Well, where would the Curzon leaders be?
Um, Man, this is a part I don't care. Just straight up, as a player, I'm not thinking that hard about it.
Um, I guess to avoid teleporting directly to Tessa's, we'll aim for more of the middle of the city.
You always go to the cake ball court. Or you can go to the bar. You just have to go to a place you decently know.
Yeah, we'll go to the bar.
Sure.
Like right up front of the bar.
So you teleport to the front of the Hall of Underfoot.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watch them disappear from the bunker. You guys reappear without issue.
All right.
Okay.
My first inclination is that room where we got teleported from. Probably find somebody there, and they could spread the word while I go out. So that's my main plan of action.
Sure, up to you.
Yeah.
Already stuck there for the evening, then.
Thank you for your assistance, Kendall Bright. I will see you in 4 days.
4 days.
Yes, I will be. I have to go out and find them and then continue traveling with them. I will be gone for 4 days.
Well, you're going to Torland, right? You said?
Yes. Yes.
Torland is not coming to you.
I will be gone for a long time.
Hey, hold on. Don't you just want me to
We've already
wait for
teleported.
smoke?
They've already gone.
Oh, okay. I could just wait for smoke. It would take like a day, and you could stay here.
Too late.
So, wait. Didn't Death send smoke?
One group, I'm going to the other one. Inaction causes death. And he leaves.
Boris comes it down
Be safe.
the pathway.
So I will warn. I'll try to find the place where we got teleported out originally, because those people knew what was going on.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
relay
find
to
some
them.
semblance of structure.
Yeah. So I'll let them know. The hammer is. What would the word I would be use? Hammer's exposed.
Easily enough. So
And left unattended. Or
so you
hammer was exposed and left unattended. Currently being polished.
you watch the Lord who's currently there is Rotnar Buckton. He like pulls out a little pamphlet with all the code words as he's trying to decipher what you're saying. He's like, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Well, we'll try to. I don't know. We haven't heard anyone check in yet, but I'm sure they're okay.
I will be making my way to Anvil. There
Excellent.
are creatures that are able to block sending messages, so couriers would have been a better option.
That's unfortunate.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye, Patrick.
All right, and I'll go to Anvil.
Techno. What do you do with your time here?
Oh yeah, that is a better way to phrase it. You're right, Ari.
Techno left.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. The miners have lost their hammers, and some coal is blocking the way. That's the message that I would have left with them.
You're also
Person.
giving the message in person.
Yeah.
The
But,
codes were for sending.
For sending? Oh, yeah, okay, then I'd be more explicit. Yeah, Griffin's Rest was compromised. Firebright's forces are currently in there, but none of the original force seems to have survived.
Yeah, so they'll work.
Unsure of what caused it, but no bodies, All the griffins are dead. Can't really rely on them for air support.
So his response is still more or less the same.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, so you start sprinting out towards your location. We'll pick on Techno when Techno gets back. All right, so let's leave these two.
Is there any kind of library?
Not really a library. There's a room that had a bunch of books in Dwarven. There's nothing special, but they're books.
Okay, that's where I'll be heading out if they want to hang out there.
It goes without saying, I will be taking exhaustion points if needed to get there faster.
For Patrick, it's less of an issue.
Yeah.
Plus, it's only a day to run to where you're going. But yeah, you start sprinting off in that direction. Back at the base, it is later in the evening. You guys don't seem to be having issues with the watch. So far, so good. Is there anything anyone wanted to do back at the keep before the evening ends?
I mean, I'm doing my best to shore up everything.
Yep.
Are we in the process of long resting right now?
You could potentially be. Just depends if you want to do anything or not.
I will preemptively take a cat nap.
You go back to your room with the resting dwarfs. Probably a new batch in there now. Are you back yet, Techno?
Nice.
Just got back.
Hey.
So what do you do? What are you doing for the day that you are, or the evening you're in Curzon?
Well, I suppose she doesn't really have much else to do, so she's gonna get a few drinks, head back to Tessa's, pay Ardella a visit, kind of try and help cheer her up.
Sure. Roll a D100 for me if you don't mind.
One away from the funny number.
So as you're sitting there having drinks, roll an insight check.
$27.
As you look over, there's this group of dwarfs that just kind of like keep watching you, but not in like a normal We Love Guinevere Candlebright type of way, like in a really eerie, creepy, obsessive type of way.
I suppose she'll turn drink, make her way over to the bar to order another and kind of in a quieter tone.
Oh, Miss Candlebright.
Yeah. Hi. What's with the group over there?
Kind of looks over. I don't know. They don't really look familiar to me. At least not around these parts. Why, are they giving you trouble?
No, just I don't know, something feels off about them.
Well, if they get to bugging you let me know.
Thanks.
You go back and they just continue to sit there. They don't drink. They just awkwardly watch you. They order food, but they don't really touch it. But as people come in and out, they've been there for a while and they just continue to remain. So even his business kind of dwindles down.
She's gonna kind of get up and go to leave.
Yep. Get up, you walk out.
Yeah. And she's gonna kind of take a more roundabout route, but also kind of try and keep an eye behind her.
Sure, roll a perception check.
We're gonna pump a bit of magic into this. Thankfully so.
As you're walking, you are being followed by two dwarfs. It's kind of hard to get a good look at their faces, but you assume it's probably them.
Okay.
You're not sure where the other two are.
Change the plan. She's not going anywhere near Tessa's. I guess she's gonna just kind of head to an inn and go and get a room. Hang out in the lobby for a little bit, see if any of them come in.
Yeah, you go, you find an inn, you kind of check in, take a look. Doesn't seem anyone comes in, but as you kind of like look around out front, you do see two of the four that had been watching you sitting out front.
Does she know of any other inns in this area?
I mean, there's numerous inns. It's a big city. You can go back to that really expensive place that Def took you guys to that one time that was like 10 platinum a night.
Any within about 1,000 feet?
Within 1,000 feet? Not that specific, probably.
Okay, so here's what she's going to do. She's going to head up to her room for the night and close the curtains, if there are any. Make sure that no one can really see in. And we're just going to go ahead and dimension door like 1,000 feet away from here.
Sure.
And she's going to try and go find somewhere else.
Yeah. So as you kind of teleport as far as you can, kind of down the street in roughly what you feel, you look back. Those two are still sitting outside. It seems they did not catch on to your ploy. But I will say, because you are a healthy distance away, once you've been teleported away for about 20 seconds, they seem puzzled and they start moving.
Down the street or in?
Not towards you. They'd start moving away from the inn where you were staying.
Okay.
Seems while they may not know where you were or saw you leave, they seemingly know you might be gone. But yeah, you just kind of watch them making their way away from the inn where you stayed. Seems you've slipped them.
Yeah, she's gonna definitely kind of she's not even gonna be in that like kind of district. She's going far away from there.
Yeah.
She'll go find another inn.
Easily enough. So with that, long rest, you guys. You all survived tonight. Congratulations.
Yay.
Dun, da, da. All right, so the king should be there anytime. You guys have your fortress. Ari, first thing in the morning, you teleport back or do anything before you come back? Probably didn't sleep too great, but you're fully rested.
Yeah, she probably had a very restless night. Yeah, she's not even gonna.
Yeah, you probably felt like while you're asleep, you almost have like this sense that like something was seeking you. You could almost feel it.
Gonna kind of like cautiously and quietly kind of peek downstairs, see if there's any strange faces about.
Ooh, roll an insight check. Perception's not too hard to do. Oh no.
Yes.
No. And, oh, look, the sun's going
Darn.
Oh man, that was the shortest day ever. That's terrifying. I love it.
No, hold on, I'm gonna burn a sorcery point. It's early in the day. I'm gonna try that again.
I was just looking at his D20s for the day. As you kind of walk downstairs and look, you don't see anyone you recognize, but you see another two dwarves that kind of have that same awkward look about their face that are sitting in your inn. They kind of look up as you come downstairs, then go back to whatever they were doing.
She'll or head over to the innkeeper and hand the keys back. Thanks for the room.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie.
She's gonna kind of dip into the bathrooms and then teleport back.
Yep. So you make your quick stop and away you go. Roll a D100. You're teleporting back, correct?
Yes.
With an object.
With an object.
Yeah. With
Still has to make a D100.
Well, with an associated object, it's guaranteed every time.
To your birdie. But yeah. So you managed to teleport back without issue. It doesn't seem there's anything fucking with that. You land in the Griffin pin, though.
Hi.
Have we eaten breakfast? Probably not yet. Animal handling disadvantage.
Magic for neutral. $13.
It doesn't attack you, but it's not very happy with you at the moment. But it lets you kind of move in and out of the bin.
I'll go find you some food. Should have brought food.
You know, it's funny now that you think about it, Techno.
Mm-hmm.
As you were cautiously telling people not to eat the food last night, do you remember what you fed your griffin?
Yep.
Seems to have no stomach issues at the moment, at least.
Baron would have gone around with detect evil and good to make sure nothing was hiding in the food supply either. I imagine a void spawn egg would trigger.
Yeah, nothing seems to be in your food supply at all, or your water.
And if anything, purify food and drink.
Oh yeah, wait, can I? He would have had to prepare it today, but I'm not going to mess with his prep spells. He has
Seeing their prep spells is the best part.
And leaving notes in their character sheet.
Speaking of,
She'll wander out and kind of see who's awake.
You know what? I can't mess with his prep spells because he doesn't have his full known spell list on his character. He
probably just picked
the
what he
ones
uses.
he wanted to prep. This is just like his cleric sheet all over again. I'm not fixing that for him.
Or is he in combat mode?
No. Well,
If he's in combat mode, it won't show him to you, but he might not be.
You have to go into standard or prep mode.
Yeah,
I have changed one thing on Tanya's character sheet. You will never know.
Yeah, he only has the ones that he would probably use, it looks like.
I'm just going to go and check all of them so he doesn't get freaked out when combat phrase shows up.
Yeah, because his list is a little smaller. Okay. So Ari arrives, finds breakfast. You guys seemingly so far have no issues. Is there anything you want your men to do or anything you're doing to prepare this base while it is daylight?
Yeah, I want Def to share the fact that there are multiple dragons with me.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. I saw like 3 of them on the way back. It was great.
So, more than just one now?
Yeah, it's like 3
Are they
little
all
guys.
under the brain effects?
I guess so.
Or do you think they split them out and divide and conquered?
Is hard to say. They were just kind of patrolling the plains.
Well, did you put that in the note that you sent off?
Well, I kind of saw them after.
Oh, great. So that means that each one of our main forces, if discovered, could be dealing with the dragon all on their own.
It's like you expected that traversing the plains wouldn't be dangerous.
Well, maybe a spawn here or there.
They know there is a giant black dragon patrolling. I think they'll be ready.
Okay.
Also, something really weird happened back at Curzon.
Weird how?
Well, there were just this group of dwarves that were just staring at me in a very odd way. Almost like obsessively, but not like normal, like stalkery. They just like t- sat there, they ignored drinks, they ignored food, and just continued to watch me. I snuck out, they followed me out, went to an inn. They just stood outside the inn, teleported away, and then, like they could sense that I wasn't in the inn anymore, and just started looking around.
Well, that
When
must have
I
been
woke
scary.
up, there were two more different dwarves, but same expression, downstairs, waiting.
Are you okay? They didn't do anything to you?
No, they didn't do anything to me, just a bit unnerved.
I wonder if something's going on back at Curzon.
That's something I'm worried about.
Like they didn't want us to be there anymore for it. They were surprised that you were there.
They looked happy to see me, so I don't know about that.
Oh, I do need to tell them about that purple smoke eventually.
Yeah?
Mm.
Emphasis on eventually.
He's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
He's made like a little spiked wall fence out of javelins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as she's describing that, she's just kind of like holding herself.
While this is going on, let's have some fun with the weather, shall we? You guys can either pick one of you to roll a D100, or you can have someone in chat roll.
I'm good with chat rolling.
All right.
Sure. What kind of wonderful day you guys get to experience.
Here's an 84 moisture.
So
It's
as
be a
the
stormy day.
morning kind of sets in, you just watch as like this very cold front comes in. Visibility is low and it is extremely cold today. Unless you're Deft or Patrick.
Or Baron, because I imagine his auras kind of feel like a forge.
Or me, because of my boots.
Yeah, you're unbothered because of your boots for sure.
Our rest of winter outfit and she's resistant to the cold. How's she faring?
I mean, it's not bad. You're inside. You have like fires and things like that. It's just a very cold day.
Okay.
So I guess you go to see people and watch like just everyone's very cold. You guys have anything specific you want to do this day?
Check the toilet, see if there's blood from people being pulled through them.
You check all the toilets. It doesn't seem anyone's being pulled down through the toilets this time around. No.
There are no remnants from like on the outer walls of any bodies.
No, as you kind of look about, there doesn't seem to be.
Now, is that because snow is covering it up?
No, because while it's snowing and cold right now, the day before it was cold, but there was nothing like covering anything on the ground. It seems that there's nothing here. So if there was people here that were attacked, doesn't necessarily look like it happened here.
Yeah.
Other than the griffins.
Is there like an office that has like paperwork in it that Baron can go through and see like where their last food shipment came from?
Yeah, after looking around and kind of going through some of the logs, you would find they do natural trading, but they get shipments of goods several times a month. It looks like they probably got a shipment at least 2 weeks ago.
Anything
fairly
unusual
recently.
in that?
No, just general supplies, food, water, ale,
From
of course.
Curzon?
Yeah, always from Curzon. Just looks like general provisions. Some general like repair supplies and things like that.
Did anybody ask how fresh the griffin corpses were?
Yeah, they had been killed within like the last few days.
Okay.
So probably
And
within
what-
like a 2 to 3 period of
What-
time.
Killed them again?
They were killed by what looks like slashes. If you had to guess based on just the experience you guys have in general, they were probably killed by void spawn.
Okay.
Or something similar. All right, dwarves shift out their rotations.
I feel like we're missing something stupid obvious. Has anybody checked the water thing in the middle here?
It's very bright blue.
Other than just making sure it was clean and detecting, not specifically.
Has anyone gone inside, looked around, saw if anything was inside it?
Mm-mm.
Theros, would you be willing to cast water breathing on some doors so I can go in there and take a poke?
Sure.
Wait, can
So
I
I
do it?
can do water breathing and water walking. It'd take
Hold on.
about 10 minutes.
Don't do water walking. It's water breathing.
All right, Def,
No,
do you
I'll
want to
do a
go in
ritual.
there?
Get me in, boys.
All right, so you dive down to the water supply?
Yes.
I'll head upstairs eventually.
Sure. All right, you dive down in. How far down do you want to go?
How deep is it?
You don't know.
Can I see? How far do I see? 120.
As you start going down, you watch as the tunnel kind of extends, and then you watch as like the well walls kind of dissipate, and it's just open into water. It's like an underground stream or something, and it kind of starts to move a little bit more. But as long as you stay in the well component of it, it seems like it's not much of an issue.
Okay, that's a little scary. I don't want to get swept away. I'm gonna come back up.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Pretty expansive. Looks like a river.
Do you think something could have swum from the river and up?
Yeah, I mean it'd be a pretty good way in.
Oh, we probably
you don't
want
have
some
to breathe.
guards in this room then. Well, we've already got Stoneheart around here.
Are there any like claw marks at the edge of the well here? Like
Roll
something
an
maybe
investigation
calling
check.
out? A lot.
That is a lot. You don't see any type of claw marks. You do see, though, on the opposite side, like near the edge, there's like 3 copper coins that are sitting on the edge of the water source. They're not stacked, they're just on the stone part that surrounds it.
I mean, it's a weird place to put them, but like, I don't know.
Have they fallen out of someone's pocket as they were dragged in there?
Maybe.
Guess the only other thing to talk about is you Pinky, you said they were led by a Brassix entity?
Oh,
Who's
wow.
going through your tunnel?
Ari, your fan is coming through really hard.
Who's in a jet engine?
It's techno.
Or he's attacking.
Would he be above trying to bribe the good doors of
Thank you. Some
Carson
microphone malfunction.
into being spies for him? Would he do that?
Oh, he wouldn't have to bribe them. He'd just kind of slip their minds up and take control.
And
It wouldn't be hard for him.
Mrs. Candlebright saw some dwarves acting pretty strange and seemed like they recognized her.
Oh, don't let me forget Solomon. Hold on. Oop, there you go, Solomon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think that they could have been his agents? Is that in the realm of possibility here?
I think they could have been someone's agents for sure.
But why are you? But not his.
Maybe not Triassics.
Well, then
Kinda
who
hard.
else? Who else will be
this is-
keeping tabs on Candlebright except for?
I could name a few.
Please do.
Copycat,
Dorkle.
Thorkel. Maybe she does just have a deranged fan club.
That can track her somehow magically. That seems a bit much for a fan club.
Stalkers go hard, man.
Are you a stalker?
No, but I've had stalkers.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm like undetectable?
Well, I mean, sometimes I'm looking at you and then you disappear.
I am
Solemn.
unscryable because I've had this exact problem.
Hey, Baron. When Baron said if he had stalkers, Solomon looked at Ari. For a sec.
Did you say something?
Solomon, he didn't turn his entire head, but he looked at her.
You could say I've had stalker problems, though.
Then you know why Kale's on watch.
Hey. Anything happen in the mine, Solomon?
No, it should be defensible as long as they attack from the front, but they shouldn't be prepared for that.
Is there a back down there?
They burrow.
That's true.
We should probably have people check the walls, see if there's any thin point.
Baron would know offhand which group would be best at checking that out, right?
I mean, all of the dwarves are pretty skilled for the most part. They're dwarves.
Did you already have them do a check last night, or is that something we're doing today?
It was more setting up at night last night. Do it today. Should probably check the ceiling and floor as well.
If I could make a recommendation, I think we should perhaps send a familiar down to explore further into the well.
Oh, wait, before I forget.
That's up to you and Skinny over there. I don't have a familiar.
Yeah, I'm not sending Sock down there.
And before I
can
forget,
send Ben.
There was a purple haze in Curzon and around Jason's head.
So all through their brain?
Wait, hold on. Like all over Curzon?
So where you saw it, you were at Tess's house and you saw Jason,
Mhm.
and then you saw through a wall somewhere in Tess's house there was something that had a matching energy to Jason.
Oh, okay. Then I say
That was Thea.
No, Thea was in the room with him.
Yeah.
Well, I remember you saying that he could see that on her as well.
No, not that one specifically.
I
This
saw
was earlier.
Jason and something in.
It was like in a hallway. Mm-hmm.
And you just didn't feel like bringing it up at the time?
You
When we
forgot.
could deal with it?
The
I got
situation
AFK.
changed before I could say anything.
Yeah. If you see that stuff again, just bring it up.
It wasn't here when we got here.
Is it here now?
Hey, Solomon, how good's your eyesight?
With what?
Do you think you could spot those guys out there and see the people who are Patrick saw flying around? See if they have anything coming off of them?
Can we see them from down here? Give me a sec.
Not with the weather of the day, no.
Oof. Not with the weather, no.
Well, if it clears up, that's what I want you to do, okay?
Yep.
And thanks for taking care of basement crew. I'd had my hands full up here.
I took some of the spears to make a makeshift wall.
Good plan. Nobody's been in the mountain door, right?
Nope.
Is that something we want to do? Should we know what's in there, laddies?
Which door?
The door where you left your smoke token.
That leads outside.
That goes outside.
Oh, that's outside? I thought that went into a mountain.
No. We're in the mountain.
Okay.
So that's like an open area that comes in. That's the main entrance into the mountain. And then all of the turrets look out over this gap.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's two entrances in.
So that ice plane down there is actually lower.
Yeah, that's outside. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The way that door is positioned, that makes me think it's going into something, not coming out of something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that messes with my head.
Was the blood cleaned off?
Oh
the
my gosh,
table?
no, I was looking at the door backwards.
Yep.
Okay, now that I've looked at it going from left to right, I see it now, but I was always looking at it right to left, and it also looked like a door that looked like it was going into something. Okay.
Was the blood cleaned up off the table?
Nobody said anything, so it'd still be there. The creature's still on the table. You guys didn't get rid of it.
What is this?
Oh, you didn't tell him.
Solomon picks it up.
Void spawn offspring. It was in his chest.
It's slimy.
Hmm. You just leave him on the floor there too.
I'm Baron. I didn't say it out loud, but I imagine Baron would have at least like brought him to a corner and covered him up. He wouldn't leave a dwarf out.
Do you burn him or do you put him in a corner somewhere?
Probably. I don't know. Would we burn him already? I
Or
don't
you
know.
feed him to the
I
griffin?
don't know what the Kurzendorf culture is when it comes to burials.
It depends on the situation. I'd say because we're not currently like in like a major battle where we have to worry about like disease or being stuck in here with things, you probably could put it like in a different room and just cover it with like a sheet or something.
Yeah, I think that's what he would do for now.
Yeah, because we would only burn bodies if there was like a disease issue. Typically, they're all buried. Dwarves and such.
So he is
I would have just thrown
probably
him out the window.
he's probably in one of the back rooms to the west.
There you go.
Yeah, like there-ish. Sure.
I was trying to put him here. He got stuck on the wall.
Looks like a lot was thrown at this thing.
Well, it was banished, and so when it came back, everybody was ready.
Mm. Does it look like its blood was acidic?
No, actually, that's the odd thing about this one. Its exterior is much softer than like the larger ones, and it doesn't seem to be acidic at all. Seems in this smaller state, it is not quite as developed. Oh, you're not there. Who's got good passive hearing?
Deft doesn't he have that necklace?
Only
Do
when
you
he
run with that
activates
thing
it.
on?
I have an 18 passive perception
23 passive.
and alert
Whoa.
if it helps.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Deft's passive perception is higher than Patrick's.
No. No one hears anything. You're all good.
So moving on.
Oh, and he's not here either.
Yep.
All right, so is there anything you guys discuss or do?
Unless somebody has $1 million idea that we haven't thought of yet.
We should probably try to pick off the interference.
Do you think that would alert people, or do you think they know we're already here? If they know we're already here, then go for it. But I'm not going to be much help out there. That's kind of going to be you flying people's thing.
I have
And
a
maybe a
feeling
few ballistas.
if they did not think there was going to be anyone here, they would not be up there.
All right, then.
I would also say about this time, you guys watch. You have a couple of like candles on the table, and there's fire just about the room. You watch as everything kind of from this direction just blows and flickers a bit.
All right, that's not good. I'm just gonna start walking that way. Sword
Yeah.
draw.
Why is it not letting me move this damn thing? There we go. Nope.
Block the northern entrance.
I think I am gonna turn on the necklace at that. I'm gonna stand up from the table and try to listen and see if I can hear any like
Roll a perception check for you.
footsteps.
So is this open?
You look, one of the wooden panels has been removed. And there's a breeze coming in.
Is the panel on the inside or outside?
You don't see the panel laying on the ground inside.
So it was pulled it off.
You look and you can kind of look down and you see the piece of wood on the ground, like right here. Just barely through the fog and the snow.
What are you doing here? You're muted, Techno. Techno?
Killed Techno. I see his thing moving, but I don't hear him.
Nope.
Oh, now can you hear me now?
Nah, you're good. There you're good.
There you are.
Discord.
So you've been muted for a while, or we haven't heard you for a while.
That's a natural 20 on his hearing check.
Did you have anything to say
Ooh,
when
is it really?
Solomon said,
Yes.
what are you doing here?
She just
Oh,
kind of made a
oh, whoa.
Loud.
small noise.
Oh,
Oh boy. You were so loud.
you jumped like 500% there.
Me?
Oh, the
Check
opposite
your,
way. The
check your
opposite way.
device input, please.
Yeah, you were normal, and then you went really loud, and then you went like fuzzy loud.
Like a J-Schlatt funny mic.
Bass boosted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do I sound now?
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Much better.
I fixed it on my end. Dang it.
Deft, as you're sitting there,
Like acting up tonight.
just kind of listening, you hear the sounds of like metal. You hear like the sounds of fighting
Outside or inside?
from somewhere in the halls.
Do you say anything?
Nope.
Deft?
You see his ears like,
I cannot perceive you.
what? Where are you?
Top left.
Why?
Solomon said check north, and I went to check north.
I'm gonna be honest, I wanted people here and here, and that's it.
Alright, fine. Then I can see Deft.
And the fact that Ari is all the way over here.
He doesn't say anything. You just see ears swiveling, and then you see him run this way.
Just
I will follow, but I am slower than you by a lot.
And then you just hear from down the hall a single blast of a dwarven horn.
That might
Okay.
deafen me.
Roll. What's your save?
I don't know. It's been so
It's
long.
on the item. I actually wrote that one. I want to say it's a con save, but I don't remember.
It's blank.
I thought we wrote it in. Hold on, let
It's
me look.
blank to me.
It might be on one of your older Defts.
Wondrous item, rare. Yeah, it's blank.
Necklace. Why am I not seeing it? Where is it in your inventory?
At the top.
Oh, a necklace of hearing. I can read it.
I can't read
You don't
it.
see the notes?
No.
While focused on wearing this necklace, you have an advantage on perception checks and investigation checks utilizing hearing. While wearing this necklace, you're susceptible to loud noises. When a loud noise happens, when you are focusing, you must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom save or be deafened for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. It's blank for me.
Weird. Maybe it's because it's in notes.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So you definitely hear it. So you hear a dwarven horn blasting from down the halls. With that, I need everybody to roll initiative. Nice try, Deft.
I'll move myself back where I was then.
Oh, those are your dice.
Oh, hey, Deft, I need the D8 removed from me.
Oh.
So,
I've been precasting it every day. You can just keep it. I'll mark the spell slots off.
I was in the basement, remember?
You
Unless
can
you
keep
cast
it.
Unless
Don't
you
forget
cast it me
initiative.
when I walked in.
Don't forget initiative for Tanya. Theris needs his too, but Theris may land in the same spot he's currently in, and then Patrick is the only one who doesn't need initiative at the moment.
My initiative is running through a blizzard.
Yeah, you're already in initiative. You're probably like halfway there, though, like by midday.
Awesome.
All right. Oh, he's AFK. I'll roll for theirs. I need to roll a nat 1 for a 0. Oh, no, he gets a +1. That's not horrible. 11. Still pretty fitting. Okay. Deft.
Hi.
So you hear the sounds of battle. You hear a horn from the south.
Are these doors closed or open?
That's up to you guys. Would you secure them to secure the wings, or do you leave them open for the moment?
Figured we'd leave the big ones open.
That's up to you. I don't care either way.
You hear that dude doesn't care about us.
No, I just am happy either way because I could think of horrible things that happen if they're open or if they're closed. See, they're great if they're open because you can pass through now, but that means that they'll likely be open later too. Not that that matters. All right. You can move through them if you want. You can open them. Just say they're open.
Okay.
Okay.
More south?
Yeah, you hear the sounds of battle coming from the west side of the room, out towards where like the ballista are.
Ooh.
I'm back.
Wait, no, let me count squares. Hold on.
Welcome back.
I can move 80, but I don't want to count that high. Can you turn can you lock tokens so I can draw out my movement real quick?
Sure.
I never asked that. Please.
Mhm.
Need it this one time.
I did.
Thank you.
It must be rough having a rogue that moves so quickly.
I can get so far. Look how far I can get. All done.
So you run your way across
Wait.
the room and you look and you see Kale going toe to toe with a void spawn that seemingly climbed up where he was.
I don't have 40 feet movement. I have 50 feet movement.
So you got 20 more feet.
I am not quite close enough. I will huck for Brennan.
Sure. You do technically get sneak attack too, I believe. That does hit.
Sure do. I'm gonna smite.
Good lord, man. As you do that, Kale takes 15 points of acid damage. We seemingly do a heavy amount of damage to that void spawn. You like watch part of one of its shoulder spikes kind of get cut off. Very nice.
I got you, buddy.
He sees he gets sprayed with acid. He's like,
Oh.
These guys will rush into position. I don't know if they have that much speed though. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They make it to about the bathroom. They'll dash. So they all kind of like line up behind you. They don't have the ability to dodge or take any actions. Tanya.
Again. I am nowhere close to any visible action. I will go to where Solomon said maybe to go.
Over there? Yeah.
That was like 30-ish feet. Or
Boop. Yeah, you can feel the breeze coming from the hallway.
Do I want to do any spells? Mm, You know what? I got nothing better to do. I'm gonna cast See Invisibility
Excellent.
on myself.
Rosie can follow you. Void Spawn Drone. This one's going to kind of look. Going to make a claw attack at Kale. 27. Takes 9 points of damage and is grappled. And then it's going to try to strike it from its with his tail. That also hits. Kind of slams into Kale's shoulder, does 14 points of damage. That's its go. Solomon.
Yes. I don't see anything outside, do I?
Perception check disadvantage.
Gladly. Oof. 17.
Kind of look out, but you don't see anything that's visible from your current location with visibility.
And I heard the horn.
That you did.
Nothing's here. Something did come in here. Oh. Is there anything up? I stick my head out.
You can't really see up there. You can try to climb up there if you want.
Oh, I have no way of flying accurately. I'm not going out there.
Gravity.
30.
Yeah, your reverse smoke token for the moment. Yeah, so it's clear line of sight other than that.
Mm-hmm. I can get past Ari, right?
Yeah, she's not directly engaged in combat, so you can sidestep.
5, 10, 30. All right. That's my turn. Action dash.
Excellent. See, now we got to turn one of your echoes into a ballista bolt at least 1 point before we leave the space.
Right?
All right, anything else?
Wait. Nope.
There's
There's
Probably
nothing
not.
around me, correct? I just saw Def run
not that you
off.
can tell. Deft ran off, and then like a minute later, you started hearing a dwarven horn.
I will start heading there. It's going to take
Mhm.
me several rounds to get there, though, isn't it?
At least 1 or 2, probably.
I figured more than that.
Oh yeah, it might take a lot longer than that. Plus, you're not 100% sure. Like, you get the general direction of which way to go, but
Yeah,
it
so-
might take some time.
Let's see. Basically, I guess I'll go my double move.
Yep. Kale, take this opportunity to rage. Rage. And slash. Reckless Great Weapon Master, why not? Natural 20. Oh, this is gonna hurt. 30 points of damage. In return, he does take acid damage. 16 points acid damage reduced to 8. And final strike. Also, great weapon master. Natural 20.
Oh my god. That's my boy.
He's bored. He hasn't been in a fight in so long. He's got to get it all out now. There are 10 points of bonus damage for that. And yeah, that will do it. Just bisects it. Does take more acid damage. 15 reduced to 7. So you just see him dripping with acid, and this thing's just dead next to the ballista. I didn't even see it. It just came up the wall.
I'm glad you were here. It would have gotten right through.
That's his go. Smoke's not here. Gilda is downstairs. Baron.
I got AFK again. Dogs want out now.
All I can do is move up 50 feet. Give me a second. Yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Do me a favor. Roll a perception check as you walk through. Actually, nope, never mind.
Yeah,
Thought there was not a wall.
His natural perception's also only 12.
That's all good. Okay. That moves him there. Thrain and Men. Probably move down here. Thea. We'll just follow Theris. That thing's dead. Oh, because we had a long rest, that's why. Why is it not there? All right. Are you talking, Tech? I can't hear you if you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah, my mic is having issues. She's gonna run up behind Solomon. Come on, Solomon, we gotta hurry. How far down did it sound like the horde came from? Like the whole other side, or just somewhere in this direction?
It came from that side. You're not sure how far exactly.
Okay, we will go for. She's gonna dimension door the two of them over to around there.
Sure. Nothing stops you. The two of you teleport there.
Quickly assesses her new position.
Mhm.
She'll run forward a bit more. Where did that horn come from?
All the dwarfs like, it came from down here.
That is her movement and action.
All these guys rush out. That way is currently locked up, so they'll just kind of run through. They get to like right here. Thorkel's men kind of maintain this section and just kind of take defensive positions. Patrick's not here. Faye's gonna stop for a second there since she looks back towards the way you guys run from. you feel that, brother?
I just got back. Sorry. What do I feel?
She's asking you. She's looking back towards the direction, like back where Tanya is. Something's not right. And she's going to go back to where you guys came from.
A distraction? Gotta follow her.
Wait, where am I?
Not your turn yet.
Dimension door. If you're willing. She ran up behind you and said, "Come on, Solomon, we gotta hurry."
I don't think I would have been.
Okay.
You want to stay where you were?
Back there.
Yeah, because I realized. Bad idea.
That's her go.
I didn't feel good about
Techno.
it either.
No. She's going to go ahead and try and squeeze by.
Yeah, you can go through them. They're just swarms of dwarves.
She'll just go ahead and dash. That is her action and movement.
Deft.
Hi. I'm gonna come up to my boy, give him a firm pat on the
non-acid parts?
non-acidic part of his shoulder.
Easy enough to do.
And I'm gonna take a look outside.
Roll a perception check. Disadvantage.
$23.
Let's see from where you are. You can't see anything. Probably not from that angle. I wouldn't think so. It's really too bad you can't like do a filter zone to only do an like a fog effect in.
That would be nice.
Like if I could just do like the outside area but not do the inside. That seems pretty easy to do though. Problem for a different day. So yeah, you don't see anything currently.
I am going to turn back to the squadron of dwarves. There might be more. Try to post up by all the doors. Let's sweep the place.
Just kind of nod. Anything else?
You still have your amulet on?
I think it's active for like. Oh no, it's just when I want it to be on. Yeah, I still have it on.
Do you hear any more coming up the walls then?
Let's see. I would say it would be hard because there's so much movement going on with like the dwarves running through the halls. You probably wouldn't pick up anything else at the moment that you could discern differently.
Okay. Do I want to do anything preemptively? Methinks yes. I'm gonna summon my boy band and cast mirror images.
Okay. So you snap out your boy band of yourself.
3 more of me, all on lookout as well.
You all look out like an individual hole. All right, that brings us to Mr. Theris.
I will head back towards Thea. She said that there's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
I look around the room, she says she felt something. I'm going to, if there's anything I sense immediately walking in, otherwise that was all my action.
The only thing you notice is that breeze continues to come from where the area was opened up. But other than that, that's about all you see. Kale is just going to kind of run around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's a 40, right? Does he have mobile? Like he does. Nope, I do not have mobile. But I do have a good speed, right? Barbarian speed, yeah, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, we lock that side. We'll go here. Gamma. These guys will go post up here. Patrick's not here. Tanya, perception check, please.
Sure. Perception.
You hear like these strange scraping sounds coming from west down the hallway.
Hey Solomon, do you hear that?
Do I?
Roll a perception check.
Here's my one. Oh,
Now that she's pointing it out, there's something definitely moving down there.
like down this hallway?
Uh-huh.
Do I not
Yep.
see it?
You don't see anything right now, you just hear stuff. You gotta learn to trust your instincts, Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have fun with that. I'm gonna cast haste on Solomon.
Right.
That's just mean. What did I do to you? I love haste.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and it's horrible, guys.
Have fun, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. And of course he goes next. Solomon.
Yep. Is it an invisible creature?
Nope.
15.
I would see invisible creatures. I have my
Gonna
bunny
go
eyeballs on.
here.
Never mind, that was concentration.
Is it north or does it continue down this way?
Oh, it's west.
Yeah.
It's not concentration.
The moment I left this area, I knew I made a mistake. 15, 20, 25. 50. Oh, okay, wait. Give me a second. I'm hasted. I feel your pain, and I only get to go 60 feet.
Go girl. Hill.
60. What's in here?
It's currently empty, but you still hear the sounds. It's coming from outside.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right. First things first. I'm just gonna try and create echo barrier on the entrances for now.
Mm-hmm. So you try to make like little covers?
Yep.
All right. So you make one on each one?
Yup.
All right.
And yeah, I have an action. I can no. You know what? I'm gonna dodge on the off chance I get hit.
Sure.
That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to their round. So first,
Yeah, I'm just saying we should just throw the dude out the window before he got to give birth to the alien.
Mm-hmm.
you just watch all of a sudden historical squad's like, what the hell is that? It's gonna rush at them.
Oh, hang on. Let me put my auras on just in case.
You just watch one beeline out from the hall. The little griffin is going crazy. It can't actually attack this round because that was all it could do. Solomon,
Uh huh.
you just watch as one of your barriers dissipates, and you watch this little guy crawl through.
Yep.
He like stands on top of the ballista, and then just jumps at you.
Let's go.
You watch as it's gonna try to sting you.
Hmm.
The tail comes around, but instead of being a blade, like there's this small prong that's coming out of it.
Boy.
Good thing you dodged, not one. You watch as it goes to like whip this stinger into you, and it slams into the wall and gets stuck, and its tail currently can't move. And then it's going to slash at you. No!
Your rolls tonight, man. First kale,
Double that 20 and double one. This is not good. It kind of like goes to like swing and you gets all caught up. It falls over and like it uses its whole turn just getting back up.
Yep.
Ah,
How many more come through?
just these at the moment. Guild is not here. Baron.
Oh, he is a bit slow. 10, 15, 20. Ooh, he can't get to flanking position, so this is going to have to do. And I think I'm just going to throw twice at it.
Sure.
I closed his character card. Hang on. How do I open that again? There it is. Item.
The Dwarven Thrower twice.
Yep. This is the ranged one.
You gotta attack first.
You
might get a nat 20.
Nope.
Go ahead, just roll it at the swarm of Thorgal.
Yep.
Dude, that poor dwarf's gonna eat a freaking hammer to the face.
He throws it so much stronger than he typically does. Goes wide, hits a dwarf, just roll damage at him, it's fine.
Ow.
That dwarf is not having a good time.
He resisted it though.
Yeah, thankfully they had a little bit, but yeah, you kind of like it smacks a couple as it flies through and comes back to you.
I really picked a terrible angle. Sorry, boys. I'll recall it and do it again.
Yeah, go for it. That one definitely hits.
You know what? Why not show off, huh? Why not?
Nice.
And I didn't bonus action before this, so I can't just say I prepped another smite, otherwise it would have gone off on the dwarves. So this is all they're getting. Why didn't that go off? Oh, because it's not applied itself. Hang on. Yeah, that was a targets thing. Okay, and then improved divine smite also needs to be on there. Is that not true? Did I take that on? Yeah, okay. Improved divine smite isn't going off. I'll figure that out later.
You just manually roll your dice if you want. It's 5d8.
Yes. 5d8 radiant. I don't think they resist radiant.
So another 15 points of damage. Does not seem to resist anything.
Deft, can you put your sneak attack on so I can steal how it's coded?
Yeah, we're almost done. Thanks.
Ah,
47.
hold on. I have a smite you can copy.
And
No,
acid
it's an
damage.
improved divine.
Which they
The
do
divine
resist.
smite works. The button wasn't set to self.
Okay. So 1 and 2. Anything else? I think that's your action movement.
Do I want to do a bonus? Do I even have a bonus I can do? I could prep a smite. That's noisy. I don't want to prep that one. Do these things have eyes? Yeah, you know what? I will prep. That is a bonus. Yeah, I'll prep a blinding smite on him at level 3, and that will be Vern's turn.
Rain. Get up here. Brindar is going to secure gate. Thorkel.
Horrible.
Yeah. Oof. They try to get to the mist. No. Over there, boys. Over there. This is definitely like the office staff group. Unfortunately, they miss all their attacks. Was that then? Oh, it is the top. Attack now.
Okay, so first and foremost, can you hear me?
Yep.
You.
Okay. Let's see. Did she hear someone call out behind her? Yep. So you're going to head further
Yeah, why
down.
isn't that one working?
Either a semicolon in the wrong place or a comma in the wrong place.
Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
There you
You
go.
know what? It might be the melee tag.
Yeah, it might be the melee tag.
It was not the melee tag. Oh wait, no, I didn't reapply the effect. No. It was the melee tag. You were right.
Yeah, though I think it would only apply to melee attacks.
Yeah,
Kind of looks around.
but he only has the hammer.
What's going on? Who blew the horn?
I think that's it. You deft.
Huh?
You see Def next to a dead void spawn.
I was eating chips really loudly. I didn't hear anything.
She asked what was going on and who blew the horn.
I point.
How farther am I on the initiative?
You got a couple in front of you.
Cool. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
All right, that's Kalsto. Guild is not here. This guy's stuck. Def's turn.
I think they're just so oily. Hold on.
A rogue's greatest weakness: chip hands.
I'm gonna post up here to make sure no more come through.
Does Baron's normal attack do radiant damage too? In his like extra?
When he doesn't throw it, it looks like, because the thrown attack doesn't count as a melee attack. That's why it wasn't going off.
But just doesn't he get general like bonus damage in general when he hits, or am I thinking of a different one?
Or if he throws it, no. If he melees it, yes. That's what it looks like. Because improved divine smite only affects melee attacks, and his thrown attack technically is a ranged attack.
I'm back.
It's it says I'll look at it later.
Yeah, I think I have it still pulled up. Hang on. Improved divine smite. All your melee weapon strikes carry divine power within them. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes 1d8 radiant damage. Will that still count when he throws it?
Not as
Melee
friends, but I'll
weapon,
think about
not
it.
with a melee attack.
It says melee weapon strikes.
Oh,
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon a
if
mage
you-
hand.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's you. Brindar is going to guard the gate. Drone 2. And attack this handsome gentleman.
I dare you to try.
Try to sting you? I know, right? Why do I have disadvantage on him? Is he dodging?
Why? Oh, no, it's an aberration, and he has stuff that makes them really hard to hit me. Yeah,
Oh, because you have protection from good.
Yeah. Path of Devotion. Anything that's not of this world just has a hard time fighting him.
Natural. Oh, I dropped a nat 20 on that too. Oh.
You're like a little stuck up there, buddy.
This one's going to go for Solomon. We'll say the stinger's no good, so just a plain tail attack. Miss and claw attack. Can't hit shit tonight. Patrick can hit better than me at this point. He's not even here.
Oh, hey there, friendo. Oh, well, thank you for moving into flanking position for me. That still hit somehow. You know what?
Hey, 20 is pretty high.
I miss paladins. I'm realizing because I'm already playing him like I play Dustin.
Ooh, yeah, that works.
And then the
they do take acid damage. You don't take it because you're immune, so it sprays in your face or on you, but your shield protects you.
And then that was a blinding smite. So if it can't be blinded, it needs to make
it cannot be blinded, unfortunately.
Okay, then deny that.
Yeah, it has blind save. They have echolocation.
Oh, you just left yourself right open there, friendo. Oh, thank you so much for this gift you've given me on this day.
78 points of damage exceeds by 54.
What was I not gonna do that?
Oh no, it was totally worth it. So you just watch as he takes the hammer and just slams it, it just like splatters everywhere. That thing is toast.
Oh, did it get into the water, Thorkill?
A little bit, boss.
I'm gonna have to purify that later. And I'll move up 5, 10, and just guard this hallway, I guess.
The player, has been dying to say this. These enemies are fairly basic.
I know. I just want to press all the buttons that he would want to press.
And you get a nat 20. Thrain will move up to secure this. That's just sitting on a table. Solomon.
Boy. Okay.
Enjoy your haste.
Yep. Zoop.
You action search me. I'm going to get you.
I'm going to stagger my echoes.
Sure.
First attack. Can I target the drone? Am I targeting the drone? Okay, yeah, I am. Alrighty, first attack. Yep. Let's see. 9 life stealer. Oh, whoops, that should be advantage. Advantage, thankfully.
Yeah, that's better. I was gonna say, you watch as the sword goes out the window.
Oh, that would be great. You want to
All
hit me
right.
now?
You
Yeah.
take 15 points acid damage.
Isn't it a dex save?
No, it's just damage.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
That's,
they got upgraded, huh?
that's
Mhm.
great for me. That's gone. He's coming up.
Everything within melee range of them. Your echo is on the other side. It technically is now dead.
Oh yeah, no. I
Oh, the other one?
that one,
Gotcha, gotcha,
and
gotcha.
the other one's moved up.
Yep. Second attack. Oh, I saw it roll off that 20.
Yep.
Do you even want one of these in your sword?
Kind of.
15 points acid damage.
I am doing less damage to this thing than it is to me.
You have more health if it makes you feel better.
Kind of.
Third attack.
After that one dies, I'm going to reclaim some potential.
Sure.
All right.
Ooh, sparkly dice.
Yeah, 10 hit points. Third attack. Ooh.
Roll a d4. You watch. Roll a d100.
53.
Okay, that's not that bad. So you drop your weapon, it slams into the wall. It's currently sitting on the ground right here. That D100 could have easily made it gone out the window.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that one's on the ground. You action surging with your other weapon?
I mean, I have a hasted action.
That you do too.
Bonk.
Definitely hits. That's another 7 points acid damage.
Yep. I'm gonna
Absorbed by your 10 hit points.
Yep. I'm going to go pick up my sword.
Easy enough.
And is that an action to pick up?
I'll give it to you as a free one. It's fine.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna accent surge you, my guy.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna risk the 9 life stealer. Fuck the sword. First, just all
Definitely
these out.
hits.
Let's get these out of the way. Second
Definitely hits.
and third.
And fourth.
This is gonna hurt, guys.
Because you still get another hasted one.
2. Wait, do I get another hasted one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So yeah, just roll that 4 times on me.
All right, so 11, 14,
Ow.
20, 17 points acid damage.
Yeah, I'm not fighting I need to start fighting smart.
Mm-hmm. You're winning.
Yeah, am I?
Thea. Gonna go over the table. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I don't think I can see you. I can kind of see it. Right here.
Please no AoE. Please no AoE.
I don't want to do that. What's the distance on that? Oh, I'm just out of range, aren't I? Oh, wait, just in range. Tanya, you watch as Thea extends her finger, and a green ray of energy just shoots out.
Who's got the Leah beam?
That's a fail. Solomon, you just watch this thing disintegrate in front of you and just blow the dust around the room.
Mm.
No acid.
Okay.
I think that's the last one, right? Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
Well, more patrols on the windows, I suppose. Any casualties? Anyone in your group's fallen?
You hear people calling out, "Get over here!"
Where's the person I hit in the face with the hammer? Come over here, I'll fix you right up.
You get like 3 people.
Just make an orderly line. I'll get to y'all.
Thorkel's group, Kale has 53 points of damage. He's elsewhere, though. Thorkel's group took a total of
11.
29 points of damage
Okay.
in total. Mostly
I'll-
acid.
I'll
Can the map
spend
get unlocked?
29 lay on hands to fix them all up.
That's fine. What'd you say, Solomon?
Can the map be unlocked?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, can't really reboard that up.
Thea just looks around to everyone who's in that room. What did they want?
They're poking.
Tanya's
Okay.
gonna follow Solomon around so she can see him fall over.
I think it means they're probing our defense.
Solomon's just going to check out the basement immediately.
Mhm.
Is it good down there?
Is anyone else going down there with him?
Baronwood, yes.
Yeah, so as you go to check down there,
Yeah, Solomon was literally walking with a mission too. And I think Tanya was coming.
yeah. So as you guys go down, you can look and see they all look up at you guys coming down the lift. Doesn't seem like they've been attacked, or at least there's no signs of combat.
Anything to report?
Everything good down here, sir? Is everything okay? We heard a horn.
Solomon's dripping with acid.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you look fucked up.
Some of them climbed through the ballista windows.
Oh,
Crafty little buggers.
you don't have to worry about us. And you just see this giant spike wall that Solomon had crafted out of all these extra lances.
Well, can't they just bleed their way through that?
It's to slow them down, not to stop them.
Do you have any like ranged weapon crossbows down here, or are you just gonna hit them while they're stuck?
They're armed with them. They have crossbows.
Okay.
They just don't have any ballista.
Then I
If-
would not have said that question.
If we do want to bring ballistas down, we can bring the.
Well, it didn't really help on the walls too much.
Also, just to point out, because of the proximity of where you fought, this
know.
ballista is gonzo.
That's the one I wanted.
The other one's okay, though.
That's good.
You could always change their position, too, and just
Mhm.
swap their spots.
If anything, we can take. I would want this ballista moved down.
Yeah, you could. It'd take some time because you have to move it down, but the lift can carry it.
Yep. Because that one doesn't really have overlapping fire with the center. But I doubt they'll attack the main gate. Which means they'll probably attack the main gate at some point. So
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell if there are any more just down there waiting for us with this weather, unless you want to send someone down to look. Wait, can't you send one of your little magic boys down there to take a look around?
Who are you talking to?
Solomon.
probably, yes. I can only create them within 30 feet.
Haven't I caught you meditating? Have I caught you using your ability where you can put your senses into them and go 1,000 feet away?
Oh yeah, no, like he uses that quite a lot.
Yeah, so I'm asking you to do that to go check the
Yeah.
main entrance.
That can be done. I can't send them through things.
Well, there's a window and you can see, right?
Yes, but they aren't the sturdiest things.
Well, you've turned them into arrows before, right? Can you change them back into people once they're arrows? So you shoot yourself down there, make it a person, and take it over?
He tries that.
Sure.
Creates an arrow and tries to shift it back to a person.
So you make an arrow. Go ahead and roll a D100 as you fire the arrow out just to see if you can transform it back.
48.
You shoot it. It lands kind of hard. You're not sure if it's like a sight thing or if it's a distance thing, but it seemingly is kind of hard to shift. If you practice at it.
Yep. As of right now, no.
You good at climbing then? You could just summon yourself on the wall and then slide down, right?
Yeah, I'll go check the outside down here.
Jeff's been out there.
Yes, but I think we want.
Today? Has he been out there today?
Not today. Not since early this morning. So you slide down and go outside?
The echo
you just teleport?
does.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sending the echo. I'm not physically going down there.
You don't see anything out and about near the entrance. It seems whatever they were must have been like scouting.
Tap my left shoulder if you want me to climb up. Tap my right if I should just bring it back.
Like if we need you back and present in the room.
Yep. So just left if you want me to climb upwards, like towards the top of the mountain, or just tap my right if we're done.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Better to be safe than sorry. I'll tap your right shoulder to make you climb up.
All right. The echo just dissipates.
Did it mix up your shoulders?
Did
it mix up your shoulders?
Nope. Or do you want me to, left was up or right was dissipate?
I left shoulder.
Oh, okay. Then the one down there dissipates. He creates another one and climbs up.
Mm-hmm. Easy enough to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you guys recover from that battle, we will pause there because I know it's late for some, but we will pick up there next week.
Hey.
Thank you for running, sir. Appreciate
Mm-hmm,
that.
mm-hmm.
Missed comment.
Thank you everyone who hung out tonight. Appreciate the raids and the subs. We should be back tomorrow night for Brandon's Lost and Found game. I have not talked to anybody yet, but I think we're all good. And if you'll hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid. Be sure to check out the YouTube and Rumble pages for anything that you may have missed or want to catch up on. And thank you and have a great weekend. Night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.